Okay, y'all, again, roll it again.
No charcoal grills are allowed.
I'm white. I got you, bro.
Yeah, illegally selling water without a permit
on my property.
Whoa! Hey!
You don't live here.
I'm uncomfortable.
All right, so school board meeting here in Virginia just goes nuts during the public speaking portion when this fool stands up and says this.
My children will not come to school on Monday with a mask on. All right? That's not happening. And I will bring every single gun loaded and ready to, I will call every.
That's 3 minutes. You've gone past your time. It's a policy. Thank you.
I'll see y'all on Monday.
That was in Page County, Virginia. Now the school district has announced that they have had to step up security for Monday because that crazy-ass white woman literally threatened to bring loaded guns on Monday. These people, Michael, are sick and demented because they're complaining about a flimsy-ass mask.
Roland, in the state where General Robert E. Lee is from, also, brother. This is a continuation of the insurrection that took place called the Civil War. This is a continuation of that. You can draw a direct line from the Civil War and the attack on Fort Sumter, April 12, 1861, and what happened January 6, 2021. These people have lost their minds. So, they need to they need to beef up security there to deal with people like her. And if you look at what's coming out of the January 6th committee, you look at right here in Michigan, you have these fake electors showing up to the state capitol. Okay, when the certification was trying to take place, you have fake electors in 5 states. So this is all coordinated. This is a fear of the browning of America. This is continued backlash to 2 terms of President Barack Obama. And, this critical race theory thing, I talked about this last night on my show. It's called the Individual Freedom Bill out of Florida, the Individual Freedom Bill. And these are things that they're going to use as culture wars in the 2022 midterm election, but also 2024 as well. So, brother, we have to be vigilant, be ready, and fight against this and defeat them again. The South may rise again, but they ain't going to rise. It's not going to be a white supremacist South that rises again.
Now, let me tell you something, Matt. I think this is one of those. I think the school district messed up. They stopped her because her time was up. They should have let her ass finish. And when she finished, they should have said, I'm sorry, she just made a terroristic threat. You're under arrest.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say is most insidious about this. Because if it was a black parent that stood up and said, I'm coming back next week with every loaded gun I have, they would have been taken into custody right there. It's per se a terroristic threat. And that's really what's problematic here beyond this crazy lady is that we know that if it was a black parent, we'd be having a different conversation. We'd be talking about a black parent who's in custody for having made a threat at a school board meeting. So what I would like to know from the local authorities is how they don't take her into custody on site. Beefing up security is a consequence of white privilege, because if it's a black parent, she's taken into custody right there. They don't let her come back on Monday to potentially have the guns. I don't understand how that happened in this case.
I'm telling you, look, these people they're nuts, they're crazy, and you cannot play nice with these people, Kelly. They need to be dealt with as the white domestic terrorists that they are.
I was just about to say, these are terrorists, and you don't negotiate with terrorists, right? But for me, it is literally easier to do the right thing in this case. And it makes no sense to me how you can go through such extremes just to be stupid. Like it is baffling to me. It is harder to bring guns to the school to defend your right to not wear a piece of cloth across your face. It is harder for you to protest to a school board. It is harder for you not to get the vaccine. It's just harder. And when it comes to DeSantis down in Florida, I mean, again, with the stupidity, it's just, how do you make white people feel comfortable about something that they did? You know, it's like, how do you assuage white guilt outside of getting rid of the grandparents who did it in the first place? You know, unless you're talking about some type of genocide or something. Like, I don't understand how it is the victim's responsibility for your guilt in this situation, especially when. And
how do you measure it? How do you how do you? So like what? Somebody says something and somebody goes, I'm uncomfortable.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm uncomfortable. So now. So one white person goes, I'm uncomfortable. So it's kind of like, okay, well, the session is over. The discussion is over. That's sorry, Kelly. You can't finish your presentation because Becky is uncomfortable.
And when you think about all the times that Black people have been in uncomfortable situations because white people have said the most egregious, stupid, insidious thing to our faces en masse, in courtrooms, in classes, in meetings, in corporate, like, think of a time. It was probably yesterday for a lot of us. It may, or today. Who knows, depending on your work situation. It happens for minorities and Black people every single day. So for us to basically tell you the truth about yourself and that making you uncomfortable, therapists say you need to lean into that and work it out, not stray away from it. So again, with just the stupidity of it all, the caucasity of it all, if you will.
Yeah, it's like, yo, seriously, these people are crazy.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Mark Unfiltered video in just one moment.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
Hold no punches.
I'm real revolutionary right now.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
Thank you for being the voice of Black America, Roland.
Stay Black. I love y'all.
All momentum we have now, we have to keep this going.
The video looks phenomenal.
See, there's a difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared.
It's time to be smart.
Bring your eyeballs home.
You dig?